So here we are in Rome Total War 2, a game with some mixed reviews, but I think it's pretty good, and we're a few patches in, so maybe it's better than back when I first played it. I did manage to complete the whole Roman campaign, even when the game was incredibly grindingly slow and had some annoying bugs. Hopefully it'll be better now. I think we'll have a go as the Carthaginians, and which one should we go with? Don't want to increase non-mercenary recruitment costs. Public order is pretty handy. Minus 6% tax rate, minus 5% upkeep cost. Maybe this one's best. Because I know everyone's just going to fight us anyway. These rated different difficulties. It's rated hard though. Is that bad? I guess everyone's probably rated hard compared to the Romans and Egyptians. Alright. We'll go in. We'll do our best. Initial challenge hard, game difficulty hard. We'll see how long we last. So yeah, the game is quite good. Very similar to the Shogun game in general. I think there's a wider variety of units, which is nice, because obviously the factions are more varied than the various Japanese clans you get in Shogun. On the other hand, I mean, yeah, some of the factions just seem a bit pathetic, because the units they get are quite weak, or I just don't know how to use them. And yeah, so when I played as Rome, it's pretty easy to just sort of march across the entire map, defeating huge armies with your superior heavy infantry. And half the time the enemy just runs away. But I played before lots of the patches came out, so I think the game's changed quite a lot since then. Hopefully, they managed to improve things like the AI and the main campaign map was very slow. The AI turns were just absolutely epic. I might skip over them. Yeah, obviously the load time is quite long. So with the Carthaginians, descendants of the Phoenicians, I think, and obviously the classic enemy of Rome, Hannibal, the Punic Wars, and all that. Hopefully it'll go better for us than it did historically. I'm not sure how we'll oppose the Romans. I don't think is it worth charging in at them right away. Probably won't be rich enough, but it might be good to oppose their expansion where possible. Of course, we'll get our war elephants hopefully. I'm looking forward to seeing them because I haven't really had a chance to play with any of the elephants yet. Yeah, the tactics will probably be fairly different depending on which factions you choose. I played a little as the Parthians, and that was all
Your possessions
archery.
are divided. You must secure additional territory to ensure their protection and to establish your faction as the supreme Mediterranean power. You are already at war with the Turds. Capturing their settlement of Cartuba will further consolidate your position in Iberia. Relations are strained with Rome and Syracuse. You may find an ally in the Etruscan League should you choose to invade the Italian peninsula, and maintaining good relations with the Methazeli and your African protectorates will prove vital should you need to repel an invasion. Carthage will prevail.
Well, he's confident at least. So we need to control 3 provinces. Okay. Don't we already control 3 provinces? I guess 3 more provinces. Let's take a look. Cartuba. Didn't look very well defended in that clip. Although our army is not fantastic. We'll march towards it. We have enough money for some mercs, I think. Could just recruit some soldiers here. Libyan hoplites. Probably not the best. We can get them quite quickly. So this place can be expanded. You get this to expand. I guess it's probably worth it. And we can put in something to make the place happier. Is Cartuba part of this? No, I don't think it is. Alright, well, it's maybe not ideal. But we'll get something to make them happier anyway. Let's switch to our next province. Africa, of course. Expand Africa. I guess we could build a muster field so we can get troops. And this is our little holding in Italy, which we'll probably want to expand with a muster field as well.
My lord.
Need to keep an eye on what's going on out here. Okay, he's got an army ready. I don't seem to have a huge military force at my disposal, but I guess we just have to make do with what we've got. This place is probably going to rebel. So the capitals get walls, so this place is probably reasonably defendable against one small rebellion. But we'll have to sort that out in time. And this guy will want him to advance into the enemy if possible. Maybe should we bring another range guy? Some more infantry. Just some more infantry. And we can choose a tech. So I guess we want something civil to start with. More money. Let's see how long the computer's turn takes. Okay, so they're already going after Northern Ireland. I guess Rome will expand pretty quickly if we can't throw together something to resist them. It seems like they've already got us tied up in Spain from the beginning of the scenario. It might take them a bit of time to consolidate Italy.
There's a time
This guy
when
wants
warriors
peace.
must sheathe the sword.
But we're just going to finish him off. Can suggest a target. It's not that useful. We're going in. That was a reasonably quick turn.
For you,
What's
my
this?
lord.
We already have a ladder, do we? Alright, so we can probably siege this place. How much have they actually got? They've actually got a fairly big garrison. But I guess we'll have to see if we can win.
Besieging settlement.
What mercs can we hire? Nothing. Of course we're taking losses from attrition. So maybe that's going to turn out to be a terrible, terrible move. Now if we're going to fight our way through, just give us public order. No, I don't think it does. That place is probably going to rebel. Let's reinforce Lilybaeum. What can we reinforce it with though? Not very much. We're doing Carthage. Maybe we could do with some more money. And what troops can we actually hire here? Not very much. So our general is the elephant. This means it's going to be a bit risky charging him in. But we might well have to win things like this siege. I guess we shall find out. Oh dear, we could hire someone to lead an army in Caralis, just to stop it rebelling too soon. Anyone in our dynasty? I don't think so. Can't remember what dynasty we are. So we'll raise an army. Obviously an elephant. Have him reinforce this place. He can recruit an infantry. That should give it enough to stop rebelling, I think. So I guess we can see less factions, so the turns are a bit shorter. I'll find a way or make one. Does that mean start a game as the Carthaginians or something? The Romans are busy expanding. Nova Carthago sound like bad guys to me, but fair enough.
We have war. The board is ready, and the pieces
Well,
in
apparently they're
place.
on our team.
There is nothing else.
Syracuse is
except to
attacking
die
us,
well.
which is just great. So we're going to need to do something about that. Probably going to lose Syracuse. We'll lose 2 Syracuse. I guess we should try and assemble a force to charge back.
Our lord needs good fighters.
Recruit 3 at a time. Cowless can get some upgrade. Get something to bring more public order. We're still holding out here. Sort of want them to charge out. Next time we'll hire mercs, I guess, if we can. Okay, we've reached attack. What can we get? More wealth. More tax. More tax and increase growth. Maybe we'll get the military one for now. See what we can get. Maybe it's better to specialise though at first. Which of these next steps might be useful? Increased growth might be handy. Though I find having the farms can be quite good. Maybe we'll head towards that. Sadly, Lilybæum is almost certainly going to fall before we can do anything.
How can I serve Carthage?
Yeah. Don't think we can actually get another army at the moment. You have to reach a certain level before you're allowed to recruit more armies, I think. Although it seems like we can. Maybe we can sacrifice one of these guys. Wow. Is it worth it though? Suppose it might give them pause for thought.
Ready. Get to it, man.
Okay, so we're fighting on a lot of fronts here already. Well, trying to stop some rebellion, raise an army and defend in Sicily. Might not be easy. Oh, the computer's turns are way better. Don't know what people are complaining about. I think they have optimised it a bit. Even though we can't see a lot of the factions, I suppose. This army is taking losses. Still can't hire any mercs either. They're taking losses too though. Don't know whose losses are going to be more important. Guess we'll find out. Hopefully the elephants can terrify the defenders. How big is his army? 7 guys or so. Is not hugely intimidating.
Our lord needs good fighters, ready for battle.
This is okay actually. I think we might be able to fight back. Combine these 2 armies and attack Syracuse. If we take to the sea,
Gathering supplies, my lord.
can we land? We can. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Leaves Carthage undefended, of course, which could be, you know, catastrophic. We sort of need to put the pressure on. Can't cower back here all the time. Might lose in Spain, I guess, because I haven't really pulled that one. Efficient manner. I've forgotten how large the garrison sizes were. It's pretty big. 8-man garrison. And I sort of thought we'd get some mercs, but we didn't. We'll commit to fighting Rome early, I guess, and see if we can handle the threat in the beginning. Who's my ally? I guess Carthage isn't. Carthage is my ally. Don't know who we're fighting. Libya's going in there. we captured the settlement. They didn't even charge out. That is incredibly fortunate. We'll just occupy, I guess. They want to keep the settlement. Then I guess we need to convert the buildings at huge expense. But yeah, so one down. So where's these other guys we just started a war with? So they're in North Africa. Not too much of a problem for us at the moment, unless our ally starts losing. So here we need to go and deal with these Syracusians. 12-man army. It's pretty strong. We'll march down towards them though.
Gathering supplies,
How
my
can
lord.
I serve?
That path is blocked, my lord.
Take some more hoplites, I guess, because we can. Hopefully these places will hold out long enough.
We fight for you, my lord. How
Oh, this is the Carthaginian fleet. Guess we can park them, relieve them for now.
heading for port? Your
It helps with the
orders,
stability a
my lord.
little. Bit low on money, but we have captured one province. That place is stable. Okay. So our spies looking at Syracuse. Diplomatically, I guess they're probably allies with Rome, so we'll probably want to deal with them soon.
My lord.
We have slightly smaller army than them, but we don't know what they actually have. Our army could be a better army. We have elephants. We need to make our move soon though. I'm prone to delaying a bit too long. Okay. At least the Libyans are blockading for us. Oh, look at this. Now, I guess if we
My lord.
give the first army... Which army is the one which is arriving? Second. This is
Advance.
the Pride of Mago. Okay. Couldn't really tell which way round it was.
On the move, my
I
lord.
live to serve the mighty Carthage.
They have quite a big army. Which we don't know what it is. Maybe if we move closer.
Lady Tanit, bless our journey.
Militia hoplites. I think it's beatable.
Can I serve?
With Carthaginian hoplites, which you'd have thought would be better. Libyan infantry. Our Libyan hoplites are probably the same. Same sort of standard. What mercs are available? Some horse might be good. There's some javelin men might be handy too. Are these guys who have missile attack? Yeah. I sort of wanted some melee horse, really. Guess this guy can at least do some damage. Numidian javelinmen, mercenary pell tests. Just trying to bulk out our army a little. It's quite expensive though. Maybe we should just go with that. I think he'll run, but he might not.
Hamun demands sacrifice.
Of course, they've got their huge garrison army. A garrison fleet. I think we have to go for it though, don't we? Surely that fleet can't fight on this grassland. So I think normally you have the map in the middle, but yeah, I can't see it. Which is fantastic. The champions of Cerberus. Do we have the archery advantage? Probably not. guess it'll come down to if when our general charges we can overwhelm them. He might die, of course. He's just a man on an elephant. The loading time is better than it used to be. I know it might seem epically long. You know, my computer's hardly top notch when I am recording, and yet it's not completely failing. If we can win this, we'll be on good footing to defeat the Romans. I know we're heavily outnumbered, but we have, you know, the People's Army. It's like we're leading like the Communist Front. We'll go with the rain, even though we have archers. I guess we'll set up. Who's going to break? Probably the Libyan hoplites. So put them in the middle. And hopefully the slightly tougher guys will stop them from breaking. Our general can go. He looks pretty cool. Those look pretty awesome. Alright. Put the archers in front. Mercenary cavalry. Okay, let's pause when we start to see where they actually are. He's there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and apply pressure with these cavalry archers. And then we'll oh, I forgot to actually take my swordsman with me. That's a pretty silly error. But we should have time, I think. I don't know where the enemy reinforcements will come on. You would guess up in the north, if the game's like fair, which I accept it probably isn't. We'll march the swordsman over. Yeah, I forgot we had swordsmen actually. What does that do? Does that kill them? No, it stampedes. Kill the elephants, yeah. That's classic from the old Rome.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Just to see where they're actually coming from, then we'll rearrange. The fleet's here. So they changed it so that you can only see where your men could actually see, which is quite a nice feature. So you can hide behind like a rise, if you wanted to. These guys are lancers, so I guess they'll have quite a big edge over our cavalry archers. Okay, they're coming in a really inconvenient place, I think. Oh no, they are coming on where we thought. I got confused by the map there. That, I think, is okay. We'll reform slightly further down. Walking. Swordsman here. So hopefully our swordsman might be able to land like a side blow, if we're lucky. Some people probably don't like that I pause, but I just find it so much more relaxing and controlled. Sometimes, yeah, it's a bit unrealistic, but then on the other hand, like, you probably plan your maneuvers a bit more in advance in these sort of games than we do.
Palatine cavalry.
They're going to reach us first, so we're going to need to stop. Probably stop here. I like how glistening the ground looks, it's a bit ridiculous. Okay, this might not go well. Going to be hit a lot earlier than I'd hoped. By like many times our number of men. If we're lucky, these guys will arrive in time to help. Mob, militia, militia, militia. It's not an unstoppable force by any means. Come on, kill someone in this squad. All those javelins just did absolutely nothing. They have slingers, a bit annoying. Oh, come on. We should be able to kill one of these guys. Guess they're forming up. Okay, I guess we need to take the initiative here. The way we're going to do that is we are going to march directly towards them, each of our guys, one at a time. I think we're going to have to charge our elephants as well if we want to win this. These guys are going to take a lot of hits. But it's just so they absorb some of the fire. That's my reasoning.
We await your orders.
So we're going to charge in here. Going to confuse our attack here by all bunching up, unfortunately. There's really not much I can do about that. Hoplites are very slow units, you know, packed unit of spearmen. In fact, let's reorder. It's a pity you can't just order them to attack in a line. So that's why pausing is quite handy, again. I sort of want them to charge in a line, because what's the point in being a hoplite unit if you're not going to attack in an organised fashion?
Our units has used all its ammunition.
Carthaginian cavalry.
Okay. So I guess they've reorganised in a really irritating fashion where we can't fight half of them. Giving time for our rest of our infantry to maybe approach though.
Riders! War elephants! Riders, advance! Hoplites!
Okay.
Hoplites, ready! Forward! Orders! Orders! Labunas!
As usual, they're somehow intimidating my men, who appear to be exhausted. It's a bit of a confusing battle, if I'm honest, because guys just keep running back and forth. But I guess it's working. Works for them. Look at this like mass is just ridiculous. Obviously the AI is not perfect. I mean, they might win, don't get me wrong, they do outnumber us by some absurd number. But still, I mean, it's a bit absurd. We've been hit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders! Forward!
Try and land a hit on someone here. Confusing though this is. Trying to get our elephant round the flank, in case you're wondering what the hell is going on.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, infantry's still not here. Guess we should try and hit these guys with one charge.
Grind them into dust! Loyal sons of Carthage!
Hopefully this will intimidate them. In go the elephants. Must have done some damage.
Our general is under attack.
Yes, he's under attack. Guess we need to charge in here.
Ready!
I think these are their general's unit, maybe.
We will darken the sky.
We'll try and charge in the back of these militia hoplites.
Orders understood.
Might cost us the unit, but we need to break them. The best way to do that is to outflank them.
On advance at speed! Riders, forward!
I thought we just charged in there. Failed to reselect a unit.
The enemy general is dead.
We got him. We got him, lads.
Spearmen ready for orders! For order! What are your orders? Orders!
Let's form up, lads.
Awaiting orders!
Let's get in there.
Melee infantry at the ready!
Charging in. I think we've got them intimidated as long as our general doesn't fall. The old elephant charge worked a treat there to break most of the enemy.
Tarantine cavalry!
We're closing in on their general. Obviously in hoplite formation they're way slower than they should be. And we've won it. Victory for us. Not expertly done by me, but we managed to do it. Good old elephants. Definitely showed their worth there. Bit of a risk throwing. Oh, it is Hannibal as well, leading the army. How amusing. Guess we're gonna just try and charge Rome like immediately with Hannibal's army. That would be pretty funny actually. Should bring the other general so we have some more elephants. Because at the moment it's not actually a very large force of elephants. And it is risking our general when we charge. We defeated their army though, so I think their garrison should also have been destroyed, hopefully. Otherwise I guess we'll have to siege it. Yeah, so we pulled that off okay. We did have to pause to try and keep the line. But I think it should be an option just to, you know, keep the line and attack. Maybe someone can let me know how you do that. I'm sure it's quite simple. Just something I'm not aware of. Heroic victory. It's not too bad. How do we do? 892 men against 1,600. We only suffered 186 losses and we destroyed 1,100 of theirs. I mean, it's pretty good. We appear to have 2 TKs. Don't know what happened. Probably hit our guys with some javelins or something. So at least we've taken out these guys who've declared war on us just to inconvenience us because we're the human player. And I think most of these guys did show that they were pretty good. I mean, hoplites are a very good unit in frontal combat, generally. I mean, I don't think, like, even like, you know, Roman legionaries just charging headlong into a hoplite army would do that well. It's just because they're able to outflank them and able to use a more diverse range of weaponry, I think. That's why they could beat them in the field. Because the head-on battle, I mean, can't beat like a block of men of heavy armour, massive shields and long spears. Unless you have longer spears, you know, Macedonian style. Guess we should enslave the captives.
Waiting for more orders!
Hannibal's gained a level. Guess we'll see how heroic he is. Hannibal attacks.
My lord. My lord.
Ah, not quite enough to win yet. Should we level him up? You can have warrior, because we are making him fight in hand-to-hand combat more or less all the time. He hasn't got a wife yet. Don't think he's going to manage to get one, if I'm honest. So they're pretty reduced. Maybe we can win with an assault. Could probably auto-resolve this. Balance attack. There we go. Syracuse is ours.
You have further orders? At your command.
The People's Army.
I live to serve the mighty
Not bad.
Carthage.
Looks like he's leveled up again. It's handy. We'll give him a soldier. Improved charge will probably be handy for him. We'll give our guys improved fighting. So the army levels up as well in this game, so you get an army tradition. We've given it like combat ability here.
Ready for battle.
So these guys really expensive upkeep. 252. This is quite expensive. 192. We're not at war with the Romans yet, so we could probably afford to disband him. And disband him. And we'll bring in some more swordsmen and some more
Noble cause
spearmen.
requires noble
Pull him
men.
back to.
I want
We'll pull him
our
forward
league
when the war
lords.
begins. The pride of Mago. But for now, just keep him back. We need to sort of stabilise Carolus still. We don't have enough money to hire more men yet. The situation here is under control, I think. Nova Carthage is doing fine. Yeah, cool. So there you go. We've got Sicily under our control, ready to begin the assault on the Romans. I guess it's a good place to stop. We'll go in. We'll do our best. Initial challenge hard, game difficulty hard. We'll see how long we last. So yeah, the game is quite good. Very similar to the Shogun game in general. I think there's a wider variety of units, which is nice, because obviously the factions are more varied than the various Japanese clans you get in Shogun. On the other hand, I mean, yeah, some of the factions just seem a bit pathetic, because the units they get are quite weak, or I just don't know how to use them. And yeah, so when I played as Rome, it's pretty easy to just sort of march across the entire map, defeating huge armies with your superior heavy infantry, and half the time the enemy just runs away. But I played before like lots of the patches came out, so I think the game's changed quite a lot since then. Hopefully, you know, they managed to improve things like the AI and the main campaign map. So here we are in Rome Total War 2, a game with some mixed reviews, but I think it's pretty good, and we're a few patches in, so maybe it's better than back when I first played it. I did manage to complete the whole Roman campaign, even when the game was incredibly grindingly slow and had some annoying bugs. Hopefully it'll be better now. I think we'll have a go as the Carthaginians, and which one should we go with? Don't want to increase non-mercenary recruitment costs. Public order's pretty handy. Minus 6% tax rate, minus 5% upkeep cost. Maybe this one's best. Because I know everyone's just going to fight us anyway. These rated different difficulties. It's rated hard though. Is that bad? I guess everyone's probably rated hard compared to the Romans and Egyptians. Alright. That was very slow. The AI turns were just like absolutely epic. I might skip over them. Yeah. Obviously the load time's quite long. So with the Carthaginians, you know, descendants of the Phoenicians, I think. And obviously, you know, the classic enemy of Rome. You know, Hannibal, the Punic Wars and all that. Hopefully it'll go better for us than it did historically. I'm not sure how we'll oppose the Romans. I don't think... Is it worth charging in at them right away? Probably won't be rich enough. But it might be good to like oppose their expansion where possible. Of course we'll get our war elephants hopefully. I'm looking forward to seeing them because I haven't really had a chance to play with any of the elephants yet. Yeah, the tactics will probably be fairly different depending on which factions you choose. I played a little as the Parthians and that was all like
Your possessions
archery.
are divided. You must secure additional territory to ensure their protection and to establish your faction as the supreme Mediterranean power. You are already at war with the Turds. Capturing their settlement of Qartuba will further consolidate your position in Iberia. Relations are strained with Rome and Syracuse. You may find an ally in the Etruscan League should you choose to invade the Italian peninsula, and maintaining good relations with the Methazeli and your African protectorates will prove vital should you need to repel an invasion. Carthage
will
will
fail.
prevail.
Well, he's confident at least. So we need to control 3 provinces. Okay. Don't we already control 3 provinces? I guess 3 more provinces. Let's take a look. Qartuba. Didn't look very well defended in that clip. Although our army is not fantastic. We'll march towards it.
Besieging settlement.
We have enough money for some mercs, I think. Could just recruit some soldiers here. Libyan hoplites. Probably not the best. We can get them quite quickly. So this place can be expanded. You get this to expand. I guess it's probably worth it. We can put in something to make the place happier. Is Qartuba part of this? No, I don't think it is. Alright, well, it's maybe not ideal. But we'll get something to make them happier anyway. Let's switch to our next province. Africa, of course. Expand Africa. I guess we could build a muster field so we can get troops. And this is our little holding in Italy, which we'll probably want to expand with a muster field as well.